We've got another rumor claiming that Avengers Secret Wars is going to be giving the Marvel Cinematic Universe a soft reboot, but that the new iteration will take inspiration from all new, all different Marvel. This sounds absolutely terrible. All new, all different Marvel was one of the worst publishing initiatives the comic book company did back in 2013, I think. It's with the one that ushered in all of the absolute insane wokeness. But let's get into this here. We have a scoop from Can We Get Some Toast, as well as My Time to Shine Hello. So My Time to Shine Hello posted this in earlier this month, or I guess last month now, September. In hashtag Deadpool 3, the hero will embark on a quest to find the perfect Wolverine throughout the multiverse. After encountering numerous variants played by different actors, he ultimately concludes that Hugh Jackman cannot be recast. Can We Get Some Toast then responded to this and says, yes, Hugh Jackman won't be recast until after Avengers Secret Wars. Feige is making Secret Wars the send-off to not only the current MCU, but all the Marvel movies that came before Iron Man. That obviously is like Daredevil, Elektra, all the X-Men movies. It's the ultimate soft reboot to make way for something all new and all different. So that is the rumor from Can We Get Some Toast, bouncing off of this rumor about Deadpool 3 from My Time to Shine Hello. So we go on here, and My Time to Shine Hello then shared this, saying, this is what Secret Wars is going to be like. Spencer has got a recap of this here that he wrote up. He says Marvel heroes featured on the poster and possibly the final film include the complete roster of 20th Century's Fox's Fantastic Four, including Ian Griffith's Mr. Fantastic, Jessica Alba's Invisible Woman, Michael Chiklis' The Thing, and Chris Evans' The Human Torch. No doubt a cameo that will result in some reference to his role as Captain America, as well as Doug Jones' Silver Surfer. Thomas Jane's 2004 version of The Punisher, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner's respective takes on Daredevil and Elektra, Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider, various members of Fox's X-Men series, including Halle Bailey's Storm, Anna Paquin's Rogue, Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool, Famke Janssen's Phoenix, Power Jean Grey, Patrick Stewart's Professor X, Sir Ian McKellen's Magneto, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, a version of Nightcrawler, and a Cyclops ostensibly played by either James Marsden or Ty Sheridan. The mutant leader's signature visor, making it hard to tell exactly which. That's in the poster, which is obviously a fan-made Photoshop kind of thing, but just kind of giving it an idea. Then you have Sony's Spider Crew that includes Alfred Molina's Dr. Octopus. Obviously, he already did return in, what is it, A New Way Home or something like that. Tom Hardy's Venom, and then both the Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's versions of the Wall Crawler. And then we have both Eric Bana and Lou Ferrigno's portrayals of the Hulk. That's interesting. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get the other one. We have Wesley Snipes' Blade, and then the animated Spider-Verse versions of Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen is portrayed by Shamik Moore and Haley Steinfeld. And then Peter Hooton's Doctor Strange is seen as Sorcerer Supreme's eponymous 1978. Okay, wow, that's a take there, the one from 1978. And then Toei's tokusatsu interpretation of Spider-Man, Kosuke Kayama's Takuya Yamashiro. So we're going to get the Japanese Spider-Man over here too. So there's a bunch here. You can see kind of the page, and I don't know if you want to take that as gospel. Obviously it's a rumor, and I think it's just kind of them showing what it would look like or could look like. Not necessarily that all of these cameos are going to be in it, but that does seem to be a very cameo-filled movie. And then an apparent confirmation of this multiversal overload, we had Can We Get Some Toast posting this. Pretty much, although some of those Fox-verse Marvel characters won't be making it out of Deadpool 3. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that makes sense. You wouldn't see everyone showing up in Secret Wars. But Can We Get Some Toast says it's just missing Tom Holland's Spider-Man as the lead of Avengers Secret Wars. Tobey Maguire's Spidey will appear, but he won't be a lead. So that's the rumor there. Interestingly, the best supporting evidence for the MCU's supposed plans to begin taking inspiration from Marvel Comics' widely panned, all new, all different publishing, and even Spencer thinks it's crap, come not from other rumors, but from the Cinematic Endeavor's recent entries themselves. Yes, they do. We had Jane Foster's Thor, Ironheart, Sam Wilson's Falcon Cap, Kamala Khan's Ms. Marvel, a primarily heroic Loki, which they've been trying to do in the Loki show, at least in the first season. We'll see if they course correct on that. Loki is a villain. He should stay a villain. I'm tired of this. We need to redeem all the villains. No, some characters are meant to be villains, and they should stay villains. Loki is one of them. I hated what they did to him in Ragnarok. If he's going to pretend to be a hero, he should be pretending to be a hero for villainous ways. That's how he should act. He's tricking them to gain the upper hand on them. All these heroes were produced during this line-wide attempt by Marvel Comics to diversify their reader base, and all have made their debut in the mere 4 years since the original MCU Avengers had either died or hung up their tights at the end of Avengers Endgame. So you can see here kind of a montage from Marvel on what their all new, all different was. You've got Miles Morales, Vision is over there too. You got old Cap, Falcon Cap, Spider-Woman is there, Black Panther, obviously, Spider-Gwen, etc. So that's what that looks like. And this isn't the first time we've seen this rumor. We did see this rumor also in September as well. This one actually was coming from Sil Abdul, so another scooper was saying, he said the latest rumor, he says, sounds like MCU Earth 616 will no longer exist after Secret Wars. That's a mistypo on my fault. I'm just saying, I think Feige cooking. I disagree with him. I don't think Feige's cooking anything. If he is cooking anything, it's going to be something that's nasty, disgusting, possibly describe it as poison, if you want to go that. And then he further elaborated on this in a video upload to X where he explained what he's hearing about Secret Wars and how it will effectively soft reboot. This is what he said. He said, is this going to reboot the MCU as we know it? Now, the concept in 2015, Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars, is that all of these different Earths were kind of molded together. Yes, Feige is basically taking pieces of stuff that he wants to keep from all of these different realities, and he's going to put it together as a new Marvel universe. The MCU Earth 616 as we know it, that's going to be gone, not as far as erasing the history of the stories, but that's not going to be the same Marvel universe by the end of Secret Wars. He then appeared to speculate on what this entails and what characters will likely make it into this new universe. He said, now, does this mean they are going to wipe out everyone? I'm fully expecting that Tom Holland, Spider-Man, and Miles Morales to be on this Earth. I do expect other survivors from these other different Earths, but on top of that, too, everyone's not going to make it. He then added, I'm expecting a new Thor. I'm expecting, my goodness, a new Avengers. I'm expecting a new Black Panther. According to Mikey Sutton, he said there will be a new Black Panther post-Secret Wars as well. We obviously already have that new Black Panther in Wakanda Forever. Shuri kind of took on the role of Black Panther. Whether or not we get the actual new T'Challa is, I think, what Sil is talking about here. We get that new T'Challa from a different universe, so you can recast then. And then he goes on and says, but with Secret Wars, this is really Feige's chance to, again, wipe the slate clean of stuff you don't really want to do going forward. Then you bring in your mutants, you bring in Fantastic Four, you really do something special for the entire universe. So that is basically what is happening with Secret Wars. We're getting it from multiple different sources now. They all seem to be saying kind of the same thing, that Secret Wars will indeed soft reboot the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And what does that tell me? If this rumor is indeed true, that tells me that Feige does recognize that what he's done in Phase 4 and Phase 5 has been an absolute abysmal failure. But he doesn't understand why it has been a failure if he's still doing this kind of all new, all different. He's going to be doubling down on it again. And that seems to be in contrary to what we've actually heard from Bob Iger, where he says he wants to get out of the culture wars. I would argue that that all new, all different publishing line was Marvel literally wading into the deep end on the culture wars, doubling down on it. And if you're going to be doing that in the MCU, it looks like they're going to be going gung-ho with that in the MCU. So again, more confirmation that Bob Iger is just kind of blowing smoke when he's saying that he wants to quiet the culture wars within the Walt Disney Company. What that really means is he just wants people to not actually recognize it for what it is, and people to just consume more product and get excited for next product, which is their propaganda, social propaganda in the form of these Marvel Cinematic Universe movies and Star Wars. But let me know, what do you make of this second rumor now that the Secret Wars movie is going to soft reboot the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Leave a comment below.
Subscribe for more.